Good afternoon, this is John Gilbert at Security First Asset Management, here to talk about some different events that we have coming up here soon in the near future, as well as to take a look at what happened in markets last week. So, our third quarter referral drawing is starting now. So in order to get your name entered into that drawing, you can invite a friend to attend one of our upcoming events or to meet with an advisor. Now, by doing so, you will get your name entered into a drawing to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The big event that I wanted to go over and discuss is our upcoming halftime report and bowling. Now that is going to be happening August 9th, so that's just here in the next 2 weeks. That's going to be happening August 9th at 11 o'clock a.m. at Pinstripes. Now that is in Macon, just on Sheraton Drive, right down the road from our Macon office. As far as that event goes, we are going to kick that off with a financial halftime report covering what's been going on in markets this year, and afterwards we're going to have some great food and do some bowling. Now anyone is welcome to attend. You don't have to do the bowling to attend that event. That is perfectly fine. But if you would like to attend, please let us know. Contact us at the office by August 5th to RSVP, just so we can make sure that there is enough food for everyone that does want to come to that. All right, now let's get on to the weekly market update and look at what happened in markets last week. Now last week, this is for the period that is markets being open July 21st to July 25th, so last Monday to Friday. So last week, domestic stocks posted gains, pushing the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ Composite to record highs for the second consecutive week. So stocks were supported by headlines around several new trade deals during the week. These included announcements that the U.S. had reached agreements with Japan, Indonesia, and the Philippines, to name some of those. Also in markets last week, Fed Chair Jerome Powell, he maintains that the Fed should not cut rates yet, despite pressures to do so from Trump and other members of the Trump administration. Inflation is still above the Federal Reserve's target of 2%, and it could climb upwards as the ripple effects of the Trump administration tariffs work their way through the economy. And according to the June inflation numbers, that might already be happening. The Consumer Price Index, so that tracks the cost of goods and services, it rose 0.3% in June and 2.7% on an annual basis. That's the highest inflation rate since February. And so Fed policymakers still expect to cut rates at some point this year, although they will be keeping an eye on the tariff disruptions if those tariffs seem to continue to put upward pressure on inflation. And the Fed, they are set to meet this week, so be on the lookout for news from that, as far as if they are thinking there's going to be a rate cut, or if they're going to put off a rate cut maybe till later in the year, just as the data presents itself. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. And if you would like to attend that halftime report and bowling, please let us know. We would love to see you there. Thank you so much.